Hey guys, sorry about that. Looks like there were some technical difficulties with OBS for some reason. But yeah, now we're back. We're back live, so sorry about that. Not sure what the heck happened. Okay, Turian insignia, cool. Where element plutonium. That's what it is, plutonium. I was like, is that new material or something? I was like, I know what plutonium is. What am I talking about? Okay, there's nothing else out here for us, so let's head to Amara. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's head to this planet so we can deal with Helena already. I feel like I'm going to need some firepower, so I'm going to bring in Garrus and Kaidan for this one. Okay. Oh, there's something you can collect over here. Let's see if I can even reach this before I move on to wherever Helena is. Come on, come on. Get up there. Get up there, I say. Let's go, let's go, and there we are. What is this? Oh, iridium. Okay. Silver mineral. There we go. Small positive iridium. Look at all those credits I'm getting. They're just roiling us with credits now. Okay. Where's engineering outpost anomaly? Let's go check out that debris beforehand, because that's on the way. So far, with exploring these planets, we haven't run into many Thresher Maws, and that's good. I hate fighting those things. Even they do give a lot of XP. I probably just jinxed myself saying that. I probably did. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said nothing. And am I already getting dropped frames? Damn. I really am. I really don't get these dropped frames unless I'm out driving to Mako, it seems. Maybe my system can't maybe Streamlabs can't handle it or something. And why am I going this way? Crap. Come on, I got this, I got this, I got this. There we go. Cryo explosive 6, using explosive 6. Okay. Okay. Get to this anomaly. Why am I driving backwards? I swear this thing's gonna drive me crazy. Open field like this. Yeah, it's probably a Thresher Maw. Oh, no, wait. It's, something else. What is this?
I'm on my way.
Ancient debris. Cool. Let's recover this. It's another artifact. So let's see what we can salvage. Turian insignia. Nice. Oh, wait, summon journal. Oh, did we get it all? Hold on. Where was the... Oh, we got all the Turian emblems. Sweet. Okay, that's one collection thing down. Just need to find 7 of everything that's not gases. We need to find 2 more Sorry writings, 4 more League medallions, and 3 more Prothean artifacts. Sweet. Okay, now we can head to this engineering outpost. This way. Gotta keep an eye on that mini-map. You never know what's gonna pop out on you. There it is. Oh boy. Come on, keep her steady, keep her steady. Or at least try to make it less bumpy. No enemies on the outside, from the looks of things. But then more than likely, it's going to be some enemies on the inside, just to take care of some crime lords for this lady. Now, that's probably going to double cross us, try to keep us silent, so to speak. What the hell just happened? I didn't do nothing. What was that?
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Why are you armed?
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Yeah, sir, lady. Thanks, Dan.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Right.
Surely you don't think that necessary.
Yes, it is.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
Walk away.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been
Thanks for the
so
lurk, Dan.
tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
Frankly, I'd rather not have to deal with fighting this lady. She could just walk away and disband this. There'll be nothing left to deal with for either of us. But if she acts up, I'm putting her down.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Smart lady. Lady is smart. Okay then. We solved that without having to get into a scuffle. Good. Might have to leave all this loot in here behind though. Oh well. I'll just make a hasty retreat. And I did get some Paragon points out of this, so that's what I like. So that takes care of that. Now we deal with this. Get incursions. We need to head to the Armstrong cluster. Outposts are located in all 4 systems. Did just find a friend? Hello, Assassin Blaine. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Who knows? Sometimes destiny is all left to chance. Why am I talking like a fortune cookie? Hey, what's going on, Assassin Blaine? Okay, that takes care of that thing with Helena Blake. Here's those death incursions we need to take care of, so let's go to the Armstrong cluster. Streaming Mass Effect 3 right now. You're streaming a good game. I can tell you. I'm honestly just going through the Legendary Edition. I'm going through all the games to the Legendary Edition. So this pretty much like me doing a semi-blind Let's Play this, because every time I play Mass Effect, I'm always finding more stuff that I haven't found before in the previous playthrough. Like, I already found some stuff in this playthrough that I didn't come across before, and some stuff I'm remembering that I forgot about. I'm trying to go through a full Paragon playthrough with this, so I'm more than likely going to uncover some stuff without knowing, just from playing the good guy. I'm not sure if I'll do a Renegade LP. I'd rather not. I want to do Renegade on my own time. But anyway, we're going to the Armstrong cluster or whatever, trying to take out the Geth. First, I'm gonna survey these planets, see if there's anything we can survey off them first. Okay, I wanted to get the outposts on this planet. Let's see if I can survey anything from these things here before moving on. Nope. I started from Mass Effect 1 and went through all of them as well. The thing I like about the Mass Effect games is that you can actually carry over your decisions and your decisions and progress from the previous games into the future one, the sequels and stuff. That way you don't have to worry about any inconsistencies with the story from how you've been playing it. Like, I do remember there is an option at some point in this game where you have to talk with Rex, and whatever you do in it can decide whether or not Rex ends up dead or not. And I like Rex. He's like, he tells you what's up. He gives you insight on things. He's got experience. I'd rather not see him dead anytime soon. So I know what comes up with the whole thing with Saren and all that later on in this game, and I'm going to be trying to keep Rex alive. Speaking of keeping Rex alive, I may bring him in because he's got that combat and biotic strength, and I'll bring in Tali for that tech strength. Because I'm playing as a depth class, I've never killed Rex. I don't see how anyone could kill Rex unless you were playing a Renegade playthrough, but even then, it sounds like keeping Rex on would be better for a Renegade playthrough, because he seems like one of those party members that would push you into the Renegade path and all that. Okay, there's an anomaly of one research outpost. Let's even get to that anomaly first. But yeah, Rex is one of my favorite characters and mostly party members throughout the entire trilogy. Then there's Garrus, Tali. Who else? I really liked Dane in Mass Effect 2. Dane was cool. He had those little flashback, one of those little things when he started monologuing with his flashbacks, those flashes and all that. I found that really kind of cool, to be honest. What else? Who else, actually? Grunt. I loved Grunt. He was fun. He was basically like a Krogan. He's like a grown-up Krogan baby, and I loved having him around. He was real tough to fight with, too. Also, doing his loyalty mission gave me an opportunity to headbutt a Krogan. You know how fun it is to headbutt a freaking Krogan? I didn't think it would be. The scavengers who made this camp a con, they seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Okay. Anyway, headbutting a Krogan, you think you wouldn't be able to do that, but that was actually kind of fun. And that was on a Paragon playthrough too. I just had to take the chance. No one backtalks my word going without consequences. Who was it I like? Mordin Solus. It had to be him. Someone else would have gotten it wrong. But yeah, I loved Mordin. He's basically who I would have become if I actually did good in school. But Mordin was fun. Mordin was fun. I liked how he get analytical into stuff and the way he spoke. It made things interesting. He made things interesting too. And level up. Nice. Okay, 4 points. I'm gonna go ahead and max out Nemesis. Let specialization increase the radius of left field so it can hit more objects. Okay. And I'll put a point to throw. Rex, you got 4 points. What am I gonna put it into? You know what? I'm gonna max out shotguns for you. Tali got, well, he got 2 points. Oh well. What should I upgrade? Should I upgrade first aid? I'll put some points into your hacking. That might be helpful in the long run. Alright, there's supposed to be an anomaly over here. Let's see what it is. If I can get down here without busting up the Mako. Mako, however you pronounce it. Jesus, thanks. Even now, this thing still drives me crazy to drop. So, driving these things still drives me crazy. Okay, crash this escape pod. A League of One medallion. Nice. Okay, the Overrun Research Outpost. Let's go get some gas. Who the heck is pinging me on Discord? See, this is why I should never text and drive. I'm busy looking at Discord on my phone, and I should be driving right now. Never text and drive. Okay, the research outpost should be up this way. Come on, up we go. This. Wait, which way? I think this way. We have to follow this trail up. Yeah, maybe that's what I should be doing. Yeah, this seems like a straight shot up to the outpost that should begin to. So I'm gonna follow this way. Here we are. Ooh, yeah, the Geth are definitely here. Got these little spikes that turn people into husks. Or as I like to call them, get the zombies. But yeah, we're in here, we're getting ready for a fight. Got my Spectre Gear pistol. I'm not sure if I should get any of the other Spectre Gear weapons, because I feel like I would be the only one using them. But if anyone else can use them, I might go ahead and buy them. It depends on how much credits I can afford. It depends if I can afford them, because those things are expensive. It took like a good chunk of how much credits I had before to pay for the pistol I got. Now these weapons I do have, I can easily just sell for more credits, because if no one's using them, might as well just sell them and get some credits out of them.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, but I can see that. Ah, crap. Gotta be careful not to let these things swarm you. I saw you. There you are. Okay, takes care of these.
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright. See if there's anything else in here. Looks like this outpost's already been deserted. This outpost's probably already been deserted. No, there's still more. When that door come open? There we go. Now we got, nope, there's still more. Ablative coating. That's an armor upgrade. I don't know what that does. I'll check it later. Ooh, some light armor. And who's jamming my comms? That probably... Oh, that's not husks this time. That's actual Geth. Okay, come on. I see you on the radar. Come on, pop up. Pop your head out. Come get some. I see him. Y'all really just try to melee attack us? So stupid. Oh, more of them are coming. Okay. See if I can get some more looting in before they start trying to swarm us and all that. I might ditch... I'm pretty sure I'm just going to sell any medium armor I come across too, because there's literally no one who can wear human armor of medium or higher except Ashley, and I barely have Ashley around for combat at all. I got her spec'd up so she can use heavier armor, so there's really no need to keep any medium armor on. She's the only one that can use them. Where the hell are y'all? I see you, sniper. Got that one. And that one. There's more of you. I can't aim at that one. There. Still more coming. Still more. I don't know when to quit. Is it though? I'm not completely sure. Oh. Because I'm not completely sure. I don't want to leave and not... And then there's still something here that we didn't take care of. Because those guys were coming out the wazoo trying to kill us. There might be more outside to deal with. I don't know. If there is, I got the Mako to help take care of them. That thing makes it easy. Well, dealing with ground enemies when it comes to... Oh, yep. Just I thought so. See, I knew there won't be more. But they're really dropping them on us. Shit.
3 more of these outposts left to clear out. This should be fun.
Yep, only 3 more. Oh, I see a mineral. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with stuff on the inside and outside the outpost. Okay. I see how it is. Some mineral deposit down here. Going to try to grab that before leaving. And there's some debris I need to check out too. Okay, let's see what's this one. Thorium deposit, okay. There we go. Look at all the credits I am getting just from the mining minerals. Seriously, it's crazy. Alright, let's head back to Normandy and head to the next systems. There's 3 more systems to worry about before we're done with the Geth. Okay. Okay, next. Terrace Cova, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. Some of these systems is hard to pronounce the names of. Same for these planets. I don't know how anyone can do it. Okay, they're on here. Gonna check out the rest of this. Oh, see? Check out these asteroid fields. Dark asteroid makes a cup. But nothing to survey? Okay. Probably already been through here and surveying stuff before on the off screen, probably. If there's something here, then I probably have, and I just go straight to the planet and deal with the Geth then. Nothing here. Just check that one. Okay. Nothing here. And nothing here. Okay. So they're all good when it comes to surveying. So let's go ahead onto this planet and deal with the Geth. This one, I think I'll bring Garrus and Liara. It'll be mostly biotic strength in this one, but whatever. Okay. There's an anomaly. Outpost over there, and right next to some debris. Let's check out that anomaly and actually spend some skill points real quick. Let's see. We're already getting close. We're already 10,000 away from leveling up again already. Damn. Okay. The art seems to be all about the biotic stuff. No need to worry about weaponry, so let's go ahead and upgrade your stasis. And put a point to link singularity. Garrus. Assault training, adrenaline burst. Let's get you adrenaline burst. Or we can get shield boost. 30%, 40%. Let's go ahead and get you adrenaline burst. That might actually be good for you. Okay, get to this anomaly real quick before moving on to pound some Geth faces in. And crap. There's a lot of stuff over there. I see what happened. Yep, there's a Dresser Maw here. I knew I jinxed myself saying that shit. I knew it. See, I knew I jinxed myself saying that shit earlier. There we go. Almost dead. There we go. That's another one dead. Damn, that's a lot of credits. Okay. Now I can look at on these guys. Oh, these are all Geth. Yeah, these are all dead Geth. That's like the guy, just like the Dresser Maw got him first. Prothean Ruin. Hello there. Prothean data disk. Nice. Didn't expect to run into that, but okay. There's a question mark over here, though. Can I not do anything with this? Oh, here we go. Discovery. The vehicle and the human corpses showed that the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Dresser Maw. At least they got what's coming to them. Yep. Okay, let's head to that outpost then. So yeah, there were already humans in the vehicle. The Geth got them, but the Dresser Maw got the Geth. And we got the Dresser Maw. Isn't the circle of life grand? Oh boy. That's not the mineral deposit. Let me grab that real quick. Yeah, boy. Oh god, I cannot stand driving this thing, I swear. Yeah, but oh no. Yeah, oh wait, I see the mineral deposit over there. I don't need to do all that climbing. Yep.
Moving out.
Okay, magnesium. How do you mine magnesium? Whatever. And it's not the mineral deposit for us. Let's keep on trucking. Or wolvering, whatever you want to call it. Jammed? Yeah, I'm getting close. Especially if my mini-map's getting jammed. Should be over this ridge. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know nothing about maps and junk. There it is. And hello there, big boy. A Get Colossus. Dang, they really trying to get us now. Too bad it's scrap. Really up here in these sniper posts. Oh, you're shooting rockets on me. Too bad those rockets don't do jack. Oh crap, they're bringing in backup. Well, we're gonna destroy this. Probably not. See, just drop more enemies on down here. See what happens. See what happens. Seeing what happens? Here's what happens. Bad things happen.
2 outposts done. We're halfway there.
Easy. See, this thing makes killing Geth a lot easier. I just had to sit in here and just shoot. It's ridiculous. Okay, what is going on with my OBS? Performance window. Experiencing issues. It's dropping so many frames. What is going on? Equipment. Let me see. Oh yeah, I picked up a lot of stuff from killing all those guys, didn't we? Let me see about everyone's weapons then. Here we go. A new weapon for Liara. New pistol for Liara, finally. So let me see about these. Oh, I'm taking this. Yeah. Ooh, got that nice camo green on. Liara, yes, I'm new for you. Assassin 6 armor. Garrus, is there any new armor for you? This one gives damage protection, but this one kind of evens out more in stats. So let's stick with what you got right now. Same for your weapons too. Go and grab this debris over here real quick, and then we head back to Normandy and deal with the other 2 outposts. And I think there's one more outpost after this. After you take out the first 4, I can't remember. There it is.
I'm on my way.
Here you go, another crash probe. Let's do some salvaging. Whoops. That wasn't good. Let's try this side. Ah, dang it. Oh, come on, I had that. Ah. Oh, I had it. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. Ooh, these things are gonna be death to me. There. Cryo explosive and cryo rounds. Okay. Alright, let's head back to Normandy. Let me check our merchant and Normandy real quick. See if there's anything they got anything new for us, and if I can go and sell some of my stuff I have on me right now too, since no one's using it. Actually, you know what? Let me check everyone's equipment first, then do some selling of stuff, because I don't want to just drop something that someone might need.
Looking for supplies?
Alright, let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, I'm supposed to be checking stuff first. What am I doing? Oh, that Naginata 8 looks nice. But, yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing that yet. I'm supposed to be checking out everyone's equipment first. Let's see. Tally. You're all shotguns and pistols. Ooh, this Leto 6. Let's get you this. That's what I'm talking about. Shotguns. I think you got on that. I don't think we've ever found a new set of armor for you, then you only found one new set of armor, and that's the Phoenix 5 for you. It's difficult to come across Corian armor for some reason. I don't know why. Rex. You're good on shotguns. You're good on assault rifles. Yep. Oh, wait. No. The CDC 96. Then the Thunder. You know what? Let's get you the Thunder 6. I think that works better for you. Yeah. And you ain't got no more. We don't have any new Krogan armor that would suit you. Caden. I cannot remember what weapon you specialize in. Actually, I think you're an adept like me, so you probably specialize in pistols. I don't think we got any good pistols than what you already got. Light armor. Yeah, let's give you the Scorpion 6 since I'm not using it anymore. And Ashley, I rarely bring you along, but I might as well keep you geared up just in case something involving you happens. Yeah, we can't really see any. Well, I guess you could use the Titan 7. This thing's got 2 armor mod slots. It's up the shields a bit, but only by like 10. You get some tech and biotic protection. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now I can go and sell some stuff. Because, boy, I've got a lot to sell.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, first sell all junk. Okay. Level coating plus 16% damage protection. Now that sounds nice. Plus 120 shields. My God. Let me see. Guess I'm the same mods. Sometimes you don't be needing them anymore. Level 6 detection. Do I even have that on my pistol? Yeah, I do. So I'm not gonna need it. So let me check out my armor mods real quick. I actually got a slot open for another mod. So damage protection. Let me some more shields on me. That's what I need. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
I can sell some more stuff to this.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Tungsten rounds. Yeah. We'll just sell the weapons no one's using because if no one's using them, there's no point in keeping them around. Cryo rounds. Sealed bypass. I'll hold on to one of them just in case. I think that's what I should be doing with a lot of these mods. If I'm not using them, I might as well. I'll keep at least one of each mod or upgrade just to be safe. Because you never know if you might actually need them, even though there's a probable chance that you won't. And again, if we're not using these weapons and armor, there's no point in keeping them around. Might as well just sell them. And there's these grenade upgrades, which I also never use for some reason. And that's mostly part because I never use grenades either. When I have the weapons I have, it feels like the grenades become pretty useless at times. I'm sure there'll be times I might need them, but for now it doesn't really feel like it. Medical interface, another armor upgrade. Let's see. We got extensions, shredder rounds. I mean, seriously, this is insane. How many upgrades and mods I'm not using? All these weapons I'm holding on to. Like, seriously, what was I thinking? It's cluttering up my inventory. Especially the armor. Like, we're pretty much decked out in the best armor I can find right now. Because it's hard to come across armor that's actually useful, that has some good stats or better stats than what you're already having in this game. I'm noticing in this game. Sometimes you will find something that's better than what you have, but the probability is low, especially when you keep coming across the same stuff over and over and over. I mean, look at this. I'm selling all this stuff. I'm already up to. I was at 300,000 credits. I'm already up to 1 million credits now. That's crazy. as I'm selling stuff I'm not really actually using, especially when you got so many duplicates of it. Seriously. Like, the enemies be dropping this stuff because they have these smart weapons, yet I'm killing them faster than they can kill us, from what it looks like. Okay. I'm sitting pretty on like 1 million credits. Dang, the Spectre Master Gear is expensive. But you know what? I'll pick it up. I'll go ahead and pick it up. Just in case. Because if I'm not using it, maybe someone else can. Okay, heavy armor, mercenary 6. Ooh, that tech biotic protection is low. I want to have some protection against tech and biotics because you never know when we're gonna run into those. You never know when we're gonna run into that stuff, and I want to actually have some protection against that. But yeah, honestly, I don't see myself using these weapons because adepts are only good with pistols. Really. So I may give these to those that are actually best with these weapons. Like the assault rifle, I'm going to give to Garrus. Well, no, I'll give the sniper rifle to Garrus because I think he's the only one that's best. Yeah, he's the only one aside from Acid that's used his sniper rifles best. So yeah, let's give this to him and try to upgrades. And speaking of upgrades, what currently guys got heatsink 1. Let's give you Relic Extension 6. For ammo upgrades, hammerhead rounds, let's upgrade that to let's give you incendiary rounds, make that thing tougher, get some damage over time in that. And extension 6, kinetic stabilizer, why not? Okay, shotguns, I'm giving that to Rex. Yeah, Rex is all about them Saudis. And I'll give him the Rail Extension 5. And who's good with assault rifles besides Ashley? No one, actually, now that I think about it. Only Garrus is. Only Garrus has specialization in assault rifles. No, wait, Rex does. Rex has. You know what? Here's what I can do. I'll give Rex the assault rifle. And I can give Tally the shotgun, because he's actually good with shotguns, surprisingly. That's what I can do. Okay. Okay, and I really only take out the aliens now I think about it. Because I never used Kaidan and Ashley. I don't know why.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
About... What for?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot.
Oh, that's good.
I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal.
Right.
About finding the best way through, not just the fastest.
Of course.
And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
Is that it?
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
Right.
Well, I'm going back to CSEC. I think I can make a difference there. I'll also reapply for Spectre training, but I'll do it right. I won't compromise myself to get there. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't deserve to be the one protecting them.
That's great, Garrus.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
See, I like having these little hearts-to-hearts with my crew members. It's nice. And not to mention, it gives you some XP, surprisingly. Okay, Rex.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
Nope.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do tell.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one is no different.
Do tell.
He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much.
Want to tap loose
His
ends.
old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Oh my god, he had you going after an Asari commando? That had to be bad.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of.
Wait, you knew the commando?
We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first.
Competition.
We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary?
Right.
That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes.
Fair point.
Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
Then what?
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders.
Makes sense.
She always was a bit of a softie.
What about the
What
fight?
happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons.
Sounds like a
By the
brawl,
third
quite the
day,
brawl.
The station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone. Life support was failing. But I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. And
Wait.
just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
What about Alina? Did she get out? What happened with her?
The Asari commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut.
Damn.
So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time.
She got out?
I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the
What about
Volus?
the diplomat?
Does he
You
know?
wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed.
I bet.
I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
You told
He
him that.
believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes.
Damn.
Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
God damn. That was something. So he and this Asari commando went at it for 3 days straight. That station blew the hell up till there was nothing left and she still made it out. I'd love to meet this merc.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
Like
I
it,
get the
man.
feeling you
Sure.
enjoy it.
I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy.
I can imagine.
I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Fair enough.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
See, this is why I love getting to know these people. This is why I like getting to know party members. You never know what kind of stories they got on them. And that was one hell of a story. Sal, you got any stories?
Shepard, do you need something?
Looks like none.
I should go.
See you later.
Oh well. Let me talk to Caden. Maybe he's got something. Maybe some more stories about being L2. I wonder why he never got retrofitted for an L3. Maybe he wasn't compatible or something. Probably should have asked him when I had the option for it.
Anything you need, Commander? I've wasted enough of your time for now.
Alright then.
We'll talk another time.
Damn, I want to get to know him more. Maybe I can talk to Liara. See if there's anything up with her. Or Doc,
Yes,
you got
Commander?
anything?
Is there something you need?
How did you end up, sir?
Yeah, still the same
As
stuff.
humanity needs the Alliance.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Still the same stuff. Oh well. Liara, got any stories for me?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Yeah, that.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans.
Understandable.
I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
I mean, she's not wrong, to be honest.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
Right?
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating
Scared
how?
of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Again, she's not
It is up to
entirely
people
wrong.
like you to change their minds, Shepard.
She's not entirely wrong. People do that. We need. If there's something we want, we'll do. There are some of us that'll do whatever it takes to get there, even if it means trampling over others or undermining them.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
Could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I'm kind of an open book, Liara.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
If you said something stupid, I'd definitely tell you.
To understand what made you into the man you are, there is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
Right.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that.
Well, that's good to
You
know.
intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Oh, it's not like that.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought.
Easy mistake.
But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
This is a conundrum here. I could pursue the romance option with Tali, but to be honest, I don't really feel like pursuing any of the romance options in this playthrough. I've already gone through them all, so there's really no much of a point.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander.
I can imagine.
Please, let's talk about something else.
Well, not much else to talk about.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, that was a little bit embarrassing, wasn't it? Anyway. Okay, Kaidan doesn't want to talk. There's nothing new with Tali. Just got to do with all of our alien friends. There is still Ashley, but I'm still uncomfortable after our last conversation with her. I mean, I guess we could. Let's chat it up.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Unfortunately.
Afraid I
Sorry.
Oh, shoot me now.
Which prefer, sniper rifle or a pistol?
One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest.
Ah, so
What's
likes
up?
gossip
You
then.
come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting you could get that offered space time.
Yeah.
You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized. But he never made it above serviceman 3rd class.
Damn.
I was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
That was nice of him.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise.
Yikes.
She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Strong mom.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school.
Damn.
With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
He must have been.
Where did you grow up?
All over.
Family traveled a lot
We
then.
transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Bonded?
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike.
Yeah, one of those types.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid
Where
mails?
were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple years back.
Ah.
They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobyl. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Right?
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You women are tricky.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left.
Yikes.
Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Into a tree? Damn, that must have left some splinters in his face. I would love to see
Why
that.
didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony.
Ah.
I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Self-defense.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Nice.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something.
Makes
My last
sense.
day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap
bet.
him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Big mistake.
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Damn. Well, I mean, able to make you angry.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
Yeah, she's just
She
straight.
helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. Then she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Sounds like it. Again, remind me never to make you angry.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
True.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Fair
Just
enough.
don't spread it around.
Fair enough.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh, he
Dad
passed?
passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Got it.
I mean, from wherever we go after death.
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
Hmm.
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Not at all.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez.
Everyone's got their own beliefs. Can't deny
Hello,
that.
have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Yeah, I was raised Baptist, so if there is a high power out there, I know it is. Of course, I did delve into looking into other religions. I always was fascinated about different gods of different regions. Like the Norse gods. I believe there was something about the Norse gods believing in Valhalla. Like if you died, a place where you go to if you died on a field of battle. Then there was the Japanese gods like Izanagi, Amaterasu. I believe Wukong was an Eastern god, I believe. Or I guess in different translations you call them Sites and Taisei, I believe. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to the next two systems and take care of the cat out there. Okie nothing out here so far. Let's take the second planet. Okay, here's one the outpost at. Let's keep looking around, see if there's any more minerals to get up to. Nothing there. About this one. Nothing. Here? Nope. Alright. I guess head on to this. Wait, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Who should I bring this time? Because I really don't know. I still have some skill points for some other people, so I guess I'll bring in... I think I still have some points I can get to Garrus. And I'll bring in... Well, I know Azzy got some points I need to give, so I'll bring her in too. Ooh, got some grass on this planet. Okay, yeah, I got 2 points for Ashley. I'll put those into fitness. Do I have points for Garrus? No, I don't. Okay. And I'm already close to level 19, damn. See, doing all this stuff pays out. Let's get outpost over there. Anomalous signal. Might want to check that out. Question is, I'm gonna get up here. Look at that mess. I expect us to drive up that. Seriously. Oof, that's steep. I don't know if I can drive up that. Okay, I think I found some place to drive it up. Okay. Okay, doing good. You're good. You're good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Still good. Still good. Come on, come on. There we go. A little further. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Oof, yeah, he ain't going up there. He ain't going up this way. Oh boy. Trying to drive this drop muck up these steep hills is a pain. God. Come on, come on. And there we go. There we go. Seriously, who idea was to have this stuff in such steep climbs? At least make it somewhat easy to drive with this. In this thing. A beacon. But there's some guts in it, isn't it? Or no, it's actually an artifact. Okay, hold on. He's an ID tag. Okay. Debris. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain to get over there. I already know it. Look at this. I expect anyone to go drive through this smoothly. We're gonna have to find another way. Come on, come on, come on. Jesus Christ. Almost there. Actually, I'm barely there at all. I haven't gotten that close to it yet. Well, I see it on the mini-map. So we're somewhere close. I see some... I think that's Geth, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming to near the anomalous signal. What is that? Yeah, boy. And it's the debris. Oof. Okay, let me grab this real quick. This crash probe. There we go. Ablative coating, fusion explosive, and kinetic buffer 6. Okay, I see that anomalous signal. There's probably some Geth over there that I need to take care of before I head to the outpost. Really? Oh boy. Really gonna make me try to steep climb this too. Okay. See how it is. Come on, come on, come on, got this. Now, come on, you stupid rover. Drive! Gotta make this climb. I can easily get up this. Go. Yeah, I see him over there now. I see him firing on us. And got the aim of the freaking stormtroopers. Yeah, I said it. They got the aim of some stormtroopers. Oh boy. We got a lot of firepower on you. Yeesh. Have to level up. Oh, they are dropping our seals like crazy. I'm just not seeing it. Get the transmitters. Nope, can't blow them up. Let's see now. Get the transmitters. Let's just deactivate them. The getaways are transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL convoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed nor the content signal. Let's just turn that off. Okay, now we can head to that get outpost after we spend some of our skill points. Let me get advanced throw and might as well upgrade. Let me put a point to my pistols. Ashley, let's go ahead and unlock advanced immunity for you. Garrus. Let's give you advanced shield boost and put a point towards sniper rifles for you. Because I gave you that beast sniper rifle. Okay, now I can head to the get outpost. Might be easier going flat surface over this way. Oh, I see a mineral deposit over there. Is that gold? I think that's gold. I could be wrong. Yep, it's gold. Whoops. There we go. That's another one. Now, I'm supposed to be going through this flat surface to get to the Sket outpost, right? And let's run over the gold now. What am I doing? Oh, the Resermon nest, so we should be good to drive through here. I don't think it's Resermon would even be out in this grassy area now that I think about it. I think they go for more desolate areas where people wouldn't bother them. Or if someone did bother them, they could take care of them easily. As we have seen with my first encounter with Resermons. Yeah, we're getting close to the outpost. It's right up ahead. Because it's got a signal jammer. When I have an advanced scanner for the Mako, that makes it a lot easier if I'm driving. Hello there. Y'all love your rockets, don't you? Let's see now. You're a rocket trooper, take care of you. Oh, you're another rocket trooper, take care of you too. Wait for this to cool down a bit. There we go. Alright, it's supposed to be bringing in reinforcements. Oh, we're actually finding the drop ship. Okay. Yeah, that's not doing nothing to the drop ship. Well, not the main gun. The cannon is, though. Yeah, the main gun not doing nothing to the drop ship. But why use main gun to get after they're dropping on us? So they keep dropping Geth on us, that's some easy XP. probably level grind out some farm some XP out these things. Oh, it's up in rocket troopers now. That's crazy. Wonder how much XP I can get from a dropship. Probably won't find out.
One more outpost left.
Damn, I almost had it. This guy's scared of me. That's why he better run. But yeah, one more outpost left. Let's, oh wait, there's another mineral deposit. I see it. Whoopsie. Seriously, the model can get turned over by the slightest thing. It's insane. There it is. Oh boy. Uranium deposit. There we go. Got some more credits in the pocket. Alright, let's get out of here. We got one more outpost to take care of. It's in Ramsey. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry for that horrible Mario impression. Okay, Magi. There's an outpost there. Prego. Nothing here. Almost. Nothing here. Okay. These are all places I've been to already. So let's head down here and take care of this last Geth outpost. And for this, I'll bring in Tally and Rex. Okay. The outpost is up there, of course. There's an anomaly and there's debris. Okay. Get to the anomaly first. It's closest. Nice moon. At least I think that's its moon. I don't know. It's probably another planet, and there's another mineral deposit. Like right out the way. Because of course there is. Why not? Here it is. Thorium. Whoops. There we go. Alright, next. Now we can get to the anomaly. I'm still getting so many dropped frames on this. I don't know what's going on. Ancient debris. See it? Okay, that's a lot of spaces in this. This will be easy. Terrain insignia. Nice. What's over here? There's not like room for a thresher mod. It's something else. Down here. Seriously? Odd skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected magic accelerator shots. Xenobiology files in your heart, your computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Why bring it up then? What's its point? What's its purpose? Weird. Moving on. There's debris up ahead. Crash probe, salvage. Ooh, it's the hard one. I see the big opening here. Just gotta wait for an opening. There. Fusing explosive 7, cryo round 7. Okay. Now we head to the outpost. This is supposed to be the last one. I wonder if we have to fight the Geth's dropship again. If we have to, I'll be ready for it this time. That thing was getting totaled when we were fighting it. And I see another mineral deposit. Now thinking about it, how close are we on completing that? We need 3 more rare earths. We need 6 more metals and heavy and light metals. Okay. Probably find some on the areas that haven't been through, because in main story related areas that we haven't been through yet. Because I've been so focused trying to get the side stuff done. Freaking hell, probably already over leveled for the current story stuff already. Beryllium. Okay, now we can head to the outpost. Let's come across another mineral deposit, in which case I'm going to go straight for it. Come on, drive. Okay, it seems to be a good just a straight road to the outpost, so probably. Now, it might still be bumpy, but at least it won't be such a steep climb again. And there's another mineral deposit. And it's right next to some Geth. Why? I have to pick it up after I deal with these guys. Well, actually, I can pick it up right now. It's right here. Yeah, I can pick it up right now. Another magnesium deposit. Oh, hold your horses. I'll be with you in a minute. There we go. Okay, now we can go kick some Geth. Heavy turrets. Okay, then. Clear that one. Clear that one. Yeah. Got me doing steep hill climbs again. Now I'm really gonna kick your butts. Y'all stormtrooper aim, seriously. Y'all got the aim of a cross-eyed armadillo. The cannon really helps to chip away at their HP and their shields really quickly. There we go. Jamming my signal again, eh? Hello there. And here comes that. Oh, they just dropped the Colossus on me. Okay. You're not gonna be able to get too much.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Right. See, I was right. I remembered there was going to be another base to deal with, and I believe we just leveled up. Yep. So, you know what? I'm close to maxing out my pistols. Let me do that. 4 points for Rex. I maxed out his shotguns. Let's get you advanced immunity and should I get him shield boost? Get him close to master shield boost? No, I'll put some more stuff to his biotics. Tally. You're not gonna go ahead and get you advanced AI hacking. That'd probably be good. I really don't know. Or we can get you advanced carnage to get you that shotgun for a reason. Yeah, let's get you advanced carnage. Okay. Get everything here. Sit back to Normandy and head to that main Geth base. See, I remember correctly. There was going to be one more Geth base to worry about. Geez, Streamlabs, what's going on? Why am I getting so many skipped frames? It's insane. Okay, so the Geth bunker and Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster. Okay. This will be probably the last. This is going to be the last one we deal with. It's right here. Okay, Benda. League of One medallion. Zahirix, light metal. And then these asteroid fields. Oh, rocky asteroid. Some rare element. Dotzenban. Solcrum. Here we are. Oh, level 1 heat hazard. Jeez. Alright. Okay, Garrus and Liara. I'll be honest, I wish I could skip over this because we see it so many times whenever we land on a new planet. Or land on any planet in general, to be honest. Okay, let's take care of the skill points for you two real quick. Let's get you... Tally, let's get you... Advanced Barrier and Advanced Singularity. Garrus, you only got 2 points. Let's go ahead and get you Advanced Overkill. Okay. I don't know what that is. Anomaly, debris. That's probably the bunker. Let's check out this anomaly real quick. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I kind of like how it looks like nighttime here. I like it. I kind of like this kind of scenery. I love seeing nighttime scenery in games. Well, sometimes. It depends on the atmosphere. It depends on the current atmosphere the game is set in right now at that moment. Here we are. And a sorry capsule. More matriarch writings. There's debris over here. Lots of driving going around in this stream, isn't it? Yep. There it is. So I can get this thing before you die out here. There we go. Okay. It doesn't say you get the outpost, but that's the only other thing out here. So let's go check it out. Oh boy, steep climbs again. Probably a mistake. They say we can't go around it. Yeah, they can go around it through here. Yep, we're getting close. Yep, it's Get the Outpost. I see enemies on the minimap. And it's probably going to get jammed when I get a little bit closer to it. Or not. I guess there's no signal jammer on this one. But it's like Get Colossus. Shields and chip away your health. Is that all y'all got? Come on. The rest of them all does better than you do. There's another Colossus down. The Rocket Trooper and another Rocket Trooper. Here's the outpost inside. Now Mako this time is going in and busting shit up. And there's a signal jammer. But wait, I got combat scan. Okay, this combat scanner doesn't do anything on this one. Got that? Oh wow, you're just ready for us, aren't you? This time, aren't you? Ah shit, I got stalkers. Oh jeez. Okay, there's too much happening at once here. Way too much happening at once. Oh, Get Juggernaut. Okay. As the last Get falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recording is dispatched to the Get worlds behind the Perseus veil. The transmitter shuts down. Well, okay then. Oof. Well, that takes care of that then. Let's see what we can loot out of here before we go. Upgrade kits. Oh, gas terminal. Let's see what we can gather out of those. Whoops. You discover a number of encrypted Get data files. In the proper hands, it can reveal much about the evolution of the Get since the banishment of the Quarians. Oh yes, download all of this. Kessler, Storm, and Hammer 7. Alright, then we picked up Tally and the Get. Oh, this is something for Tally. Okay, cool. Get this to her when we get back on the Normandy. Let's check upstairs, because since the Juggernaut was up there, there's definitely something upstairs for us to see. Let's see, anything over here? Something tucked away, maybe? Nope. And really, this one's locked? There's none up here? I guess there's just that one room with data files. Alright. Well, I got something for Tally to give to the probably for the flotilla. Probably. So, yeah, that's something. So we did something for we did something for Garrus, Rex, and Tali. I can't remember if there was something for Ashley, Kaidan, and Liara as well. That wasn't tied to the story. I can't remember. If there is, I probably never got around to doing it in my previous playthroughs of Mass Effect. So we just turn this into Tali. Okay. Downstairs we go. There he is.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Sure.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years.
Probably.
But it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Yeah, I can imagine this wouldn't give them just an easy victory, but it might give them something that'll make things a lot easier for them against the Geth.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Good.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
And got a Paragon point out of that too. Nice. And it just finally takes care of all the active assignments we got. We still got the valuable minerals. We got one more Asari writings to find, 2 more medallions, and 2 more Prothean artifacts to collect. But all that we can probably do just by searching and everything like we've been doing, going through all the side stuff we've already been doing already. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I think I'm sitting pretty on like 600,000 credits right now. And I think that's gonna be doing it for tonight. Going on for like an hour and a half now. I think next time we may finally get back to the main story like I've been wanting to. But it was nice doing all this side stuff. I mean, look, we're level 20 already. I can't remember what the max level cap for this game was either. But yeah, doing all the side stuff yielded a lot of XP. We got a little more character development, all that good stuff. I love it. I love this game. It's fun. I love it. Anyway, Wednesday evening, we'll be back to this and everything. We're probably going to get some more stuff. I think get interest or get the tech. I might go to the one on Noveria first. Yeah, we're gonna get back. We'll go to Noveria. So till next time, see you guys Wednesday evening. Later.